So, shall we get the YouTube business out of the way early? If you like this content, thumbs up. And if you want to follow along, please subscribe, but only if you're interested in pickleball, beginner pickleball and senior pickleball. So I tried to play today, but the weather has been awful here and it's going to continue for a few days. So I got down to the courts and I hit a few balls to drill, but gave up. And wanting to post something today to stay connected, I thought, what shall I talk about? And I want to talk about pickleball bullying. Have you experienced it? Leave something in the comments or DM me. But I have, and I'm an 8-week beginner. When I first started, I had 2-hour-long beginner classes at a rec centre, one in my hometown and one in a town 80 miles away. And it was a really great experience. So much so that I thought, oh, this is wonderful. And I headed straight to the drop-in courts in my hometown. And I, announced that I was a beginner. I did expect the courts to be set up so that there was beginners, intermediate and advanced, but it wasn't. It was just a free-for-all. So I told everyone I'm a beginner, and the comment was, oh, we've all been beginners and everyone's friendly here. Nah, that's not what happened. And it played out with silences, paddles being moved, groups moving away, and being slammed, the ball slammed at me, banged at me, the game being got through quickly. And I understand people's frustration when time is precious, you can't get time back and they're there to play, but they are all dominating the courts that I go to, and I was the only beginner. And I could see how this happened. I imagine all the beginners that had, taken the beginner classes in my town then went ahead to try and, get involved in local pickleball and face that. Well, I'm made of tougher stuff and I talk back, but I will confess, after that first experience, I, got in my car and I was upset. I wasn't sobbing, but I was upset. I couldn't believe how at almost 60, I was dealing with high school without lockers among boomers and Gen Xers. I thought those days were over. But I went away. I took 2 more beginner classes, again, locally and just outside of my town. But I was so pissed that I booked a go away camp, a pickleball camp for intermediates. And I wrote to the camp organisers before and I explained that I'm a terrible beginner, but they were so welcoming and explained that they would put me, with an appropriate level amongst their intermediates. And it really did work out. I had a great experience and I came away with more confidence. And I just, even though I had anxiety before I went back to my local courts, I just said, they're not getting the better of me. Bring it. I'll take it. I'll take the beatings. I'll take the people that want to bang, the people that want to exclude me. I can handle it. I've made it this far in life and I can handle it. And, every day's a lesson, everyone's a teacher, and I'm just getting better and better and better. So I want to encourage you that, if you are experiencing anything similar, and I doubt it, excuse me, I've got a tickle. I doubt it because from what I can tell, most courts are organised so that beginners are nurtured, and there's just not the same kind of crazy intensity that is going on here. Maybe I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, but be encouraged, stick at it. I talk back and I will say that, as with all bullies, if you show them your teeth, they will back down. So I have also found in life that the people that tend to not like me, or I'm a little bit, cautious of, I end up really liking them. So maybe it's going to turn out that way, but I'm going to continue to go to camps. I've got my pickleball machine coming, so I am going to really level up my game more, and I have advanced quite a lot in a short time, so much so, and this is kind of funny, um, but there was an incident last week where the score of my partner and I was under question by one of the court stalwarts, the Clicks, and she was debating whether we had really got an 8, and I just put my paddle in front of my mouth and whispered to my partner, "It's because she thinks I'm crap." They don't, they can't understand. I don't know what they think. I don't know what they understand, but it must have been bewildering to see me on that side of the net on a team with an 8, because they still think I'm terrible. And, the other uplifting thing is that I went to another court, which is part of a club. I'm not part of it. I just get to go sometimes. And I was playing with a lady that saw me at the beginning, and she was just smiling. She was just smiling because my game is really coming on so much. I do say to people, my pickleball IQ is way ahead of my pickleball game, but they're actually coming together. And so I just want to encourage people, keep at it, face your fears, overcome your anxiety, and don't let anyone take away pickleball, because it's so much fun and it is for everyone. And I am, and I will always be welcoming, even when I'm a super duper player, which I'm going to be. So leave your comments, thumbs up, subscribe. Let's chat about this.